Since its inception in 1998, Mario Party had warranted yearly releases, giving us the sequels Mario Party 2 and 3 in 1999 and 2000 respectively. Who would have thought a game that ruined people's friendships would have become as popular as it did? With 3 of the franchise's finest behind us and the N64 finally off store shelves, Nintendo focused on the GameCube, and boy did they bring us loads of great Mario parties on this console. But what of the stories of the game? Well, I'm your host 24 Kevin here for 24 Kevintendo, and here's the story you might not know about Mario Party 4. As is tradition, let's start off in the beginning with a little manual intro combo. The Mushroom Kingdom crew are gathered at Peach's castle as they received an invitation to arrive there for someone's birthday. The clouds begin to turn dark as a mysterious figure approaches from the sky, which appears to be a bag wrapped up with a ribbon on top. The gift finally bursts, revealing inside a giant silver cube. Above it appears Toad, Shy Guy, Boo, Goomba, and a Koopa with an invite to something special.
Wow! This is the party cube, and you're all invited! This thing is chock full of fun! Come on, we'd like to show you around!
With that, a flash of light happens, and the whole team appears inside the party cube. Now, interestingly enough, we find out more in the manual that Toad, Koopa, and a whole host of party patrons arrive on the mysterious party cube to celebrate your birthday party. But giving you presents would be way too easy, so you're gonna have to win the presents by playing a game or two. Now let's get this party started. Now, as the game progresses, the player is rewarded with several presents that are put in their present room. Once all the boards have been completed, Toad informs the player that there is one more gift for them, before all of a sudden, Bowser and Koopa Kid make an appearance. Bowser informs the player that he has taken all of their presents and must battle him in order to have them returned. A hop, skip, and a battle royale later, in which you actually face off with the Koopa Kid, the player goes through one final battle with Bowser before giving him his ultimate defeat. Bowser drops something behind him as he takes off, and Koopa Kid says Bowser never actually stole the gifts, before Bowser says, and I quote, "I'm not so good with mushy stuff like this, but happy birthday. I'm like, happy and stuff." An oddly sentimental moment from the King of Koopas. The player is then granted one final present in the form of a constellation in their image created by a superstar. The credits then show how the party cube actually came into the possession of the party hosts. Turns out it was just kinda sitting in a warp pipe this whole time. Go figure. On the way to the party, they actually also encountered the star that created the constellation and inscribed his image as well as their own onto the party cube. Interestingly enough, the ending of this shows the party host chasing the cube before it blasts off into space, without the superstar present. Where could he have gone? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to answer that in this video, so you're going to have to tune into Mario Party 5, the story you might not know, just to see the answer to that question. It's also worth noting that this entire game takes place inside the party cube, and all of the boards are creations of the host's imaginations. Alright, now with all that housekeeping out of the way, it's time for the moment you've all come here for. Whose birthday was it the whole time? Who won this version of Mario Party? Well, it actually wasn't so cut and dry this time, as every character gets a prize room with various prizes. And even if the story mode is completed, every single character gets their own constellation. However, Bowser's outro is the same every single time. And unless everyone shares the same birthday, then only one ending can be canon. And I think we can figure this out. Thanks to Bowser. You see, all the gifts he gives seem to have some sort of negative connotation associated with it. From Luigi's TV that only shows infomercials, to Mario's vase that wilts any flowers that go into it, and whatever kind of barrel thingy he made DK here, the only one person who Bowser gave something he thought they would like is Peach. Yes, I know some people might say this is a negative gift for her to receive, and the only reason it's up in her room is because Koopa Kid forced her to, but Bowser seemingly has some warped view that he's in love with her, and in turn, her him, and is probably trying to give her the gift as he genuinely thinks she'll like it. You could also take the fact that Peach celebrates her birthday in the castle in another game as conjecture that she invites people over for the event on a regular basis. One final thing of note is the minigame present room, where we see the birthday cake, and with a little deduction, we can determine that it indeed looks like the birthday cake Peach created in Mario Party 1. And judging by the finest porcelain in the Mushroom Kingdom the teacups are made from, one would have to assume someone of the finer class would have to own those. There's also Bowser's final line, as we went on about earlier. "I'm not so good with mushy stuff like this, but happy birthday. I'm like, happy and stuff." Who's the one person Bowser would have the hardest time being mushy to? Peach. He's clearly had a hard time expressing his feelings towards her, basically thinking that capturing her is a proper declaration of love. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way, Sir Bowser, but at least he's trying to redeem himself a little bit in this game. So with that deduction, we can determine that the winner of Mario Party 4 is Princess Peach. So let's review everything we've learned in this game, shall we? Everyone is invited over to Peach's castle to celebrate a birthday party. Toad and his crew arrive on the party cube and decide to hold a party inside the cube. Inside, they are rewarded presents for completing all of the boards until Bowser and the Koopa Kid shows up, claiming they stole all the presents and they would have to do battle with them in order to save them. Princess Peach defeats the Koopa Kid in a battle royale, and then goes on to defeat Bowser before being rewarded with one final gift: the constellation in the stars made by the Superstar. Unfortunately, this constellation's only inside the party cube and not actually outside, but it's still kind of cool to think about. Finally, as the party cube is floating away, the party patrons try and chase after it before it shoots into space, never to be seen again. If there's one thing you guys can take from this video, hopefully it's that Mario Party 4 had some of the most beautiful Mario cutscenes in any Mario game up until this point. But that's all the time we got for today's episode. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Who else do you think are gonna win future Mario Party games? The next one should be out soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy that one as well. For everyone here at 24Kevin Tendo, I'm your host 24Kevin. See you guys next time. Hope you had a great day. Bye!